Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is the Money Game and Gamer Saloon. I am the Hawks versus the Clippers, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and drop a like if you can. Helps me out a lot. But yeah, like I said, this is a money game, and the Hawks are pretty decent. I wouldn't put them up there with teams like the Warriors, the Cavs, the Blazers, the Rockets, the Thunder, teams like that. You guys know the teams that everyone uses pretty much. The Hawks, I mean, they're okay, but they don't have that like bailout player like the Thunder or the Cavs do with LeBron, Kyrie, Westbrook, and Durant. So use them at your own will, depending on how good you are. I mean, if 2K was like a decent game, overall skill would play a factor, but it feels like in this year's game, anyone can pick up a controller and be good at the game. And I mean, basically, all they have to do right now is post fade, because apparently the post fade at sometimes or some points is like unstoppable. I'll be dead ass contesting them right in their fucking eyeball, and they're still hitting that shot. So hopefully that is toned down. I stop it somewhat consistently right now, but there's still some rare instances where it goes in just at a ridiculous clip, and it's like, what the hell can I do on defense? And the worst part is that they get the rebound. It seems like every time they miss, so it's like, what the fuck is going on here? But 2K needs to step it up for 2K16. Tired of this game having no skill gap, basically. It seems like I said, anyone can pick up the controller and be good at the game. 2K13, you're getting blown out if you're new, so that's how it was. I feel 2K12 was that way too. Although 2K12 might have been the worst 2K since I've been playing. It didn't really have any huge like glitch. Like the spin dunks were still there, but they weren't nearly as bad as 2K11. I think the biggest glitch in 2K12 was that walking in the paint for a standing dunk. So it wasn't too bad of a game, but if you look at it from a money games player's perspective, it was sort of bland. So hopefully the skill gap is brought back. But the last thing on my wish list is manual cuts. And I know that seems weird because you think normally they'd be in the game, but they are not in the game from what I can tell. I think the only option to cut for a player is on that quick place thing, and you can't even pick who you want to cut. So I know in older 2Ks, like if you're playing against a 1-3-1 zone or a 3-2 zone, you could call isolation and manual cut your power forward, manual cut your center for a lob, and beat it pretty easily. But you can't do that in this year's game. I don't know why they took it out. And also, one more thing, get rid of the slowest and this most terrible dunk animations of all time. It seems like purposely 2K makes you dunk the ball slow or do a slow layup when you're wide open under the rim, so your opponent can basically try to block the ball. And also another thing, I know I'm going on sort of a tangent here, but get rid of the slow catch animations. That just adds to the ridiculous types of defenses players run. I mean, you can have a shooter wide open in the corner, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm referencing that. You have a wide open shooter in the corner, and he gets like a fucking 3-second catch animation along for the defense to recover. It's just BS. It needs to go. I mean, I know it happens in real life, but this game just feels like they do everything possible to make the defense basically unbeatable at sometimes, because it seems like it's the worst with like the 2-3 zone. I was watching the Cavs and Celtics game last night, and I was watching them. The Celtics went into a 2-3 zone, and LeBron and them just beat it with a simple pick and roll up top. And you think that's how it would work in 2K, but no, your players get bumped by like point guards and shooting guards 10 feet out of the way for no reason. So those just crazy bump animations need to go as well. You need to be able to break them easier. Because when you get bumped, you're fucking like trapped in the animation. You can't go anywhere. So those definitely need to go, and hopefully they do address that, because it felt like 2K15 when it first came out was like a DLC version of 2K14 pretty much, like minus the obviously the standing lobs and the post drive. It felt like they just added that to the game defense for that and released 2K15. There was nothing new about it really. So I'm hoping 2K16 is lit, and hopefully it is one of the better 2K games in the series. But there's the rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, but I was watching Shake's video, and Steve from Operation Sports reported it, that Durant, Harden, and Curry are on the covers for 2K16. And I don't know if that's true, but KD would now be a 3-time cover athlete, and that's pretty cool considering AI was like a 4 or 5 time, I think. So I'll probably be getting the Curry or KD case if that is true. I sort of wished Anthony Davis would have been on the cover, but he's probably going to be on NBA Live. So hopefully they don't ruin his cover image like they did with Kyrie. NBA Live 14 was just so bad. But yeah, hopefully he's on a cover I'm sure he will. He's only like 22, so I'm sure he'll be on a cover at some point in his career, but hopefully it's not live. Maybe it might be 2K next year for 2K17, so we'll see with that. But if you enjoyed the video and the gameplay, drop a like and subscribe, as Corver puts the nail in the coffin right there with the 3. And also, I'll be debuting my team and Park or Rec Center upcoming this week or maybe next week. So let me know in the comments below which one you want to see. I'm out. Peace.